Hello, YouTube, and welcome back into some Let's Play Civilization 6, where we are anxiously awaiting for eruptions, but I have new information that I thought I'd pass along to you all. I did not realize that disasters are capped at 1 per turn. I still think something's funky going on, like something funky may be going on in this game, because we've seen literally none in 88 turns, and we've explored a good chunk of the map. So that's pretty surprising. But even if like some of these go active and start to erupt, like the odds of us getting any mileage out of our Fire Goddess Pantheon are pretty low. So in a bizarre twist of fate, the Primordial map for us is not working out as far as Fire Goddess, at least not as far as my expectations go. So I have some regrets, and basically we have to set our expectations for not getting national parks and things like that later, because it doesn't seem like we're going to get the eruptions. In fact, I feel like we have so many volcanoes that probably the odds of any particular one are erupting are so low that I may just ignore the fact that they're there and build districts the way I want to, and just do absolutely whatever we want, and kind of ignore the fact that they're there. Maybe now that we've reloaded the game and we're on a new day, whatever's happening will start to get ironed out, and we'll see a disaster or two. But certainly something funky is going on with this, and I certainly that seems to be tied into it. So, yeah. So unfortunately, we're probably not going to get a lot of faith in this game, and I have regrets about our Pantheon. But that being said, this sweet, sweet wall of mountains has protected this entire area. There are 2 more civs in the game, and we've explored this awesome, like, funky map, which I'm really enjoying. Like, I really love the idea of this. It is a little disappointing about the disasters, but we've explored a good chunk of the map. It looks like Scythia's up there. We've got Zulu down here, and there's this big chunk where we haven't met anybody yet. So either south of Japan here, which hopefully we'll be able to explore with this scout in a second, or below these mountains are other civs. And these mountains, even though AI gets to embark tech pretty quick, has certainly slowed down whatever expansion might normally take place. And the fact that we haven't met them and therefore they're not forward settling me is also benefiting us. So we still have a ton of room to settle, which we will do so as we continue to crank out settlers and just try to settle all of the things. Look south of the wall, you find White Walkers. Wait a minute. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. Or maybe we just do need to build some districts on these volcano tiles to tempt fate and have them, shut me up, old school style. But, okay. What are we doing here? I think that was the whole turn, yeah? Let's move along. I'm the White Walkers? Yeah, I'm okay with that. And we enter our golden age. Huzzah! Which is really kind of disappointing. I think we have to take Penbrush and Voice here. Normally, I would be all about the monumentality, but again, our faith just isn't there. And I'm not picking Exodus for 4 points per turn, so I think Penbrush and Voice here seems good. We do actually have a fair amount of districts. We have a unique district, so we're getting that down pretty quickly, and that'll give us even more culture, so we can try to really shoot past the AI and hopefully push for art museums and things like that, because if you take a look here, our great work competition is pretty high. Pretty high. France there with 8 per turn. We are in the lead, I think, for artists by just a little bit. But we don't want Eleanor to get all the great works. That would make us sad. What is this? What are you building? What is that? Ah, the temple. Okay. You said how much you hate barbarians, man. We've had some fun barbarian battles so far, yeah. All right. So finishing that, building settlers, building the amphitheater. Then we have a home for this writer, which is fantastic. We want to get that plantation online. We need some mines over here, and then I think we're teching education. I want a couple universities. Did we build a campus? We do. We have a campus here, and in 9 turns, we'll be able to build that one. We're going to build this one soon. Yeah, we're going to get some campuses down pretty quick, so getting to universities makes some sense, I think. My man. And then we do want to go after that Zimbabwe. This is truly a great Zimbabwe, and we want to get it. So, and this TOA is fantastic as well. So we're doing quite well, I assume, on amenities. Yeah, and that's with not really having all that many. There's a volcanic tile in the desert. Where you want me to look for volcanic soil? No dice. Alrighty. So, yeah, I think our dedication as pen brush is fine. What's that going to take our culture from? From 38 to something else. Between the two volcanoes? Where? I mean, there's no volcanic soil, guys. This is Deity? Yeah, for sure. We have fissures. Yeah, we have geothermal fissures. Those always work, right? But we have no volcanic soil. I just searched the map. Hey, Bob. How you doing? I want to meet Nazca. Okay, Nazca's here. Not really holding my breath for Rappa anymore because it doesn't even matter. 2 more civs to meet. 2 more civs. Or we're going to send out some envoys. Did we do that? We want to do that. That's what we're doing now. Okay. We're in a new era, so we didn't need the suzerain. So let's go ahead and get some faith going. It's a little chunk. And we take advantage of Diplomatic League, which is good. Roads. Where we're going, we need roads for sure. Do I want to save it? All right, where are we settling over here? Maybe on the fissure, just so that we get the 2 faith per turn. Let's make some plans. On the fissure. I mean, on this makes sense too, but then are we settling like down here? A lot of plantations around here. Exactly, Ordos. St. Basil as well. I mean, it's mediocre at best. This is gettable, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we don't even need it for this. So that St. Basil's doesn't look super interesting either. I am doing well, Bob. How are you? Good to see you, man. Yeah, we're heading up there. All right, so here. Do we want a desert city at all? Probably not, although this is good. Could settle this. It gets really good districts, huh? Probably good enough. So those cities will work. This isn't worth the St. Basil, and I'm not dying to get by the volcanic soil because I don't think that these are going to erupt. Probably over here by the Wonder. So we can get this as well. Looking to pick up all the luxuries and all the resources that we can. So probably settle there. I could settle this canal. It's a pretty good canal. Probably this. What about just here? So much room, dude. All the room. And then we're not getting a city here. I mean, that's a decent Petra, but I don't think we need to worry about it. I assume it'll be gone soon. We do want something down here with the off chance that this does erupt. It's also a decent little city, I think, with the potential science. Could get something down here as well. I love Back to the Future. It's one of my favorite movies. One of my all-time faves. It's one of my desert island movies. We've talked about this before. Maybe settle this. Feels like there should be a city in here. These are pretty greedy cities, and I like it. That's the reason you like me, Jerxes? Oh, man. I'll take it. I'll take it. Do we want this canal? I think the better city is probably here. It's fun to have to, so like when you're scouting for a city location, there are certain things I look for, right? I'm looking for obvious science districts, obvious wonders, obvious districting that we can do. And now having to sort of scan for reefs is really interesting. Scanning for reefs, reefs giving you a major adjacency bonus for campuses and stuff. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Do we settle we settle the canal, yeah? Although that's a fantastic farm triangle. I'm settling this. Plus, maybe seaside resorts in there. Can always build the canal district. That's true. Some potential seaside resort right there. Not really in here. It's not worth settling. Okay, so what does that bring us up to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more cities on top of the 2, 4, 6, 7 that we have. That brings us to 16. 16 is a really good number. We could certainly plan 4 more. Am I planning to war anyone? I don't know what's going on with Japan yet. I really just want to settle and get these cities down. Not sure if he's going to like me or not, but in a cultural game, having allies is better than warmongering. Certainly Gorgo can warmonger better than most, and drive your culture that way. That's certainly a type of game we can play, but we have so much free space, you guys. So much free space. Did I count that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That does make an even 16, but I said I'd be disappointed if we didn't get 20. Hi, Mythrock. How you doing, buddy? So on your map, you had 14 eruptions before turn 82, and it was turn 18 Primordial with Disaster 2 and Wet Climate. Yeah, I wonder if we've got a bug going on. Because 0 disasters is troubling. That is for sure troubling. Do we have 4 other cities we want to settle? We could do 1 down there, 1 here, 1, 2, maybe 1 over here. That's 3, and then we would want a 4th. What's up, Amaze? How you doing, dude? I suppose we could try to get a coastal, like something over here. Oh, did we pick up all the luxuries on this continent? That is a... I assume so. Citrus will get. Incense will get. Dyes will get eventually. And truffles will get. Okay, cool. So we do pick up all the luxuries there. We plan to pick up all these luxuries here as well. I say we go 20. You guys want to go 20 cities? This is Seaside Resort land. I was going to think of a campus there, but yeah, this city, you know what? This city is useful from that perspective. Settle this and get the Seaside Resort. Get all these guys. Yeah, I like that, I think. $30. Guys are up in it. We miss out on that one if we settle here. I guess I'm settling there. And then, yeah, we've got some Seaside Resort potential down here as well. So why don't we settle... If we settle this, we get everything? It's a little close to here. But it gets all the Seaside Resorts. Suppose we could just settle this, right? Because you can't put Seaside Resorts on a lake. That probably makes sense. Although we already get all those. Settle the coffee? It's not bad. 30 factorial. Oh, gosh. We do have coffee, I think, on the home continent somewhere. Up here. All right, so that's 1, 2. Potential seaside resort. Nothing else. A little bit, actually. So this city will be able to reach all the way over here. And then maybe just settle like this. It's not too bad. And then one more. Yeah, all of this. Look at all this. Seaside resorts all up in here. So this. The necropolis. Yeah, that'll work. I could use some more coffee today. Coffee. And then let's just scan this coast real quick. I mean, I'd love to get down here and build the world's greatest Chichen Itza. Like, wow. That would be fantastic. But I don't know that that's happening. There are more seaside resorts down here if we settle the Wonder. And actually here. Probably not realistic, though. It's just too far away. We'd have to just be settling. We'd have to go up to 30 cities, I think, to get all the way down there. So I don't think we want to do that. I'd rather eventually be able to build some wonders in the cap here. Okay. So now that we have our cities planned, at least the locations of them, we went up to 45 culture, and again, that's going to get better every time we finish a district. So we do want to be districting in this age, if at all possible. And yeah, we're going to go down here first. Then maybe over here, and then backfill. Oh my gosh, we need so many more settlers. Holy butts. Oh yeah, and roads. Back to this question. Where do we want this to go? I think probably the best thing to do, we have a road all the way through here. And here. I think I might settle this and try to send another road backwards. So I think I'll wait on that trader. So we'll just skip your turn. Keep becoming active. It's a super wide run? Yeah, over 3 continents as well. So should be pretty happy, even though we're not going to have faith for any national parks, unfortunately. And the World Congress begins because it is the medieval era. I don't really care about religion stuff, but condemning... Wait, I want Buddhism. So condemning Catholicism makes sense. Because Buddhism will help us. Although, only if you spread it up here. Come on now. Come on now. So, let's pick Catholicism. And that is for us, if we can get it. And we'll save the rest of it for later. Hopefully more relevant Congress. Unmet player. Wow, 15. Glad I didn't spend any on that. And then 10 combat strength to Protestantism. All right. Alrighty. Hey, Muffin. How you doing? Just profit exploring with that guy. Gonna start by yeah, I was like, I think they're going to be swords over here, so I want to start by going onto the hill instead of trying to like get right next to the encampment, because basically what we're doing is trying to kite these guys down. So this guy finally moved. We like baited him into that. Oh, we have our promotion. I think it's probably better to take the promotion. It's actually a good industrial zone, right? Double quarry. So that's 1-1. Or the strategics, it's +1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not that good. Okay. What do you want? Probably districts. Probably some commercial hubs or campuses. We are getting towards our universities. Why do I sit at an angle to your camera? To my camera? You don't like my profile? Makes me sad. Hi, Shifty. Probably going culture. Playing Gorgo. We have a unique Acropolis, which is super good. Granary here makes sense too. The city kind of lacking some food. Maybe that's the choice. Like lock in our campus. And then get their growth going so that when we're done with the campus, we can get the commercial hub. I think that makes sense. You're done. Do I buy this or do I just build the monument? What are you expanding to? Here, here. Might be a little while. I think I want this. We are running the tile buying policy, so grabbing that right now makes sense. Finally getting our scouts through all of their mass units. I am scared of Japan and their military score. That is, holy cow. That's mildly terrifying, as I like to say. Wait. Playing Marathon? No. It's typical, standard. All right, turn 91 incoming. So turn 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Those who in quarrels.
7, 8 cities. We get our faith out of that. Test of time marathon. Oh, no. No, I won't play marathon speed, Warland. Sorry. It's yeah, test of time series, I guess. Any other envoys to send out? Any first-time suzerains we want to grab before they're all gone? Nope, they're all gone. I think we're fine. I like calling it a marathon, personally. Do I just want to lift this on the off chance that this ever erupts, or do I just want to make the farm? Have to start thinking about districts and things. Why I'm settling near volcanoes? Well, there are a lot of volcanoes on the map. It's a primordial map, so there's kind of hard to avoid here. And we were trying to take advantage of Fire Goddess, but I'm confident settling near them now because we're at one disaster. We're limited to one disaster per turn, which is new information for me, meaning that these aren't super likely to erupt on me. Marathon is so slow. I know. I don't really like it. Not for me. It's not... yeah, all right, all right. One volcano can go off each turn? Yeah. Perfect holy site? Doubt it. I doubt it. How are we districting? Probably getting rid of all of these: campus, Acropolis, and commercial hub. So I guess I should have gotten rid of that one first. Oh, well. Do they ruin districts? They pillage them. They pillage them. They can kill citizens, like population. They can kill units, all kinds of stuff like that. I'm going to clear out those tiles before we do anything. Most useless prophet? Yeah, I know. I don't know. We've had some more useless ones, I think. Oh my gosh, Barbs. Help. Help, help. I'm being repressed by Barbs. Can it go off more than once? Sure can. And there are certain volcanoes that go off, like Vesuvius goes off all the time, which is super cool. Let's get some housing over here and amenities. Wow, that's Japan too? Interesting. Same thing, we want to kill him in the marsh. Okay, let's change policies. So this we don't need. Builders we do. We're happy about that. We want to go back to influence points here. Settlers is going to be in for the remaining game that we're playing. And I really want these writers. I very rarely like these great people points. I think it's too small of an impact. But I think in this particular game where we have competition for it, edging them out a little bit makes sense. Otherwise, what would it be? Probably nothing. It's probably this. Probably just this is fine. We got our next theater square down, so that's good. We've already lost out on 2 writers. So 1 writer here, 1 writer here. Oh, 3 writers. Wow. She got a second one after that. The good merchant's gone. We'll keep an eye on these great people throughout the game. Cool. Should we have other cities build settlers, I guess, is a good question at this stage. I don't think so. I think Sparta's going to handle it just fine. We gotta get them some better tiles. Because we're working unimproved. That's not good. This we could work. Yeah. We need a couple tiles, but that's okay. Okay, so we've got this. Where's our next one go? Maybe just here. Seven turn settlers. Gorgo's no Dido, if you know what I mean. He's got to build a Petra at some point. Yeah, so culture from pastures or the plantation pantheon would have been better. Even stone circles might have been better. Lol. So this guy, yeah, he has 5 charges. He's a feudalism. So yeah, now as we settle these cities, we get 5 charge builders. That's super good. Gorgo's super good. You know I think that. Does this work, you guys? Do we know? If I have a road here and a road here, but they're not technically connected, do I still get free movement? This is pop 3 already. I think I will take the gold. Let's find out. Let's do it for science. Show me that science emote. For great science. Where is it? There it is. You don't think so? All right, let's find out. So probably going to run away now because he thinks it's going to die. I hope. Arbazier picked Stone Circles his last game. He doesn't play like me though. I mean, it's fine. You can pick Stone Circles. It's just like I like to meme about it. We like to meme here. True story. One time she blinded me with science. What's up, Badger? That's a cool note to come in on. Can get arrow score for circumnavigating if we can actually pull that off. Do I meme what I say? I try to. I will be glad to trade you actually open borders to tourism for us, even though you're fighting me on it. Your tourism's probably better than mine. I'll take the 5 gold per turn. That's fine. That's a lot. Let's chop this and get the Acropolis. Need to get plantations, need to get improvements. Time to get, what? 4 turns until growth? Man. I don't know what to build. Really just want to get started on the science district here. I guess we'll put some production in the monument. I may switch off of it, though. Boop. Okay. So we mean... Ooh. 2% for each great prisoners earned. Yeah, we want this real bad. So mercenaries, and then we'll switch into diplomatic league real quick. And then suzerain them up. Come on. Stupid send envoy. So we get culture, 18. So not a lot now that we're at 50 some per turn, but still useful. This map is so funky. I do love it. I just regret my Pantheon. Who's my favorite city-state and why is it Kumasi? Kumasi is really up there. Place a national park on a volcano and it erupts and removes the woods. Can you go there and replant? You should be able to, I would think. Although, can you replant woods on volcanic soil? Good question, Jacob. I don't think you can plant woods on volcanic soil. So, I don't think so. But that's a really good question. Maybe we'll have occasion to test it.
Being a mercenary, though, hey, we just go wherever there's a mixture.
So I can actually just slot this in real quick and keep the influence points going. Although we should have plenty of envoys with all the Acropoli that we're building. This is also good, but not great at the moment. Ooh, and this is a first-time suzerain. And we met our boy. What's up, our boy? Why can't I friend you? What? Because I haven't technically met you yet? There he is. I was like, at some point I know it's going to trigger. There we go. I can probably... Let's get some trades in. 17 gold per turn is a ton. And we're getting builders like crazy, so we should be able to get our luxuries to make up for it. Now, we don't have the extra movement from Monumentality to make it up quicker, but this Temple of Artemis is giving us so many luxuries. We're fine. Okay, Athens has potentially 7 citizens. We want to force them to grow. When you have good tiles to grow into, it is advisable, frankly, to prioritize your growth tiles. Usually I like the production ones, especially since we're building these walls. But growing into these good tiles will be fine. And I don't know that I need this builder up here any longer. We're going to go Acropolis here, Campus or Holy Site, and then Commercial Hub next to it. So a little bit more culture there. Ooh, what? Nice. I'll take it. Holy Petra, there you go. Where's the tile to build it, though? Settle there and build a glorious Petra, maybe? Something like that. She just settled another city. Thanks, Gilga bro. You're always my bro. You're my favorite. Why can't you all take a page out of his book and be nice to us? All right, so there's our walls. Granary makes sense too. Probably even over the monument. And they can get up to 11. I kind of want to lift the marshes and give them better tiles. Gilgamesh does eat hot sauce, and I approve. Oops, we finished this.
For a friend with an understanding.
Get the Odyssey. We like that. And start on the campus. Think so. Boop. Let's just see what's going on over there. There we go. Oh, see, look, it did work. It tied it in. Nice. There be the gold. Which we had this big discussion. I think it's on one of my YouTube videos somewhere. We had the discussion of which Civ leader would you like to bring over for dinner. Paskowitz asks, which Civ leader would you like to know in real life, and why is it Gilgamesh? Gilgamesh would be great. Geneva. Okay, and we're still running the double policy. Yeah, sweet. Would like to suzerain them as well.
Please, you get paid.
Do they do stuff to your butt?
No.
Do you get paid more if they do stuff to your butt?
No.
Is it
I'll
Geonomist?
do it. I'm in.
Hey!
Geonomist? Geomancer? Welcome in. Thank you for the brand new sub. Thank you for taking advantage of that September, and welcome on into the shop, my friend. Good to have you here. Geonomist? Okay, sweet. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate the sub. Welcome on in. Sure. Be my friends. Oh. Hattusa as well. Oh, my goodness. think that's fine. All right, these guys are 3 of 5 housing, and I'm about to remove a marsh, which is going to give them a whole lot of population. This city is going to be really good, as are most of our cities. So I'm going to go ahead and buy them the granary, and then give them the population they deserve. We're unfortunately working some pretty crummy tiles, so I could also buy them tiles, but that I'm going to let resolve on its own. I just don't want to waste the population. Hot Kettle told you to follow and sub. Aw, Hot Kettle. Thank you. Spreading the good news out there. She's good people. And thank you. Peter would need 3 seats. Empty ones next to the one he sits at. Peter at dinner just has like half of the table to himself, and he has plates everywhere, and he's just like, no. And like someone comes up, like Eleanor comes up, and she's like, is anyone sitting here? And he's like, no. And I'd like to keep it that way. I love it. Ooh, archers are bad news bears. Fall back to our defensive positions. Mansa Musa would give Gilgabro a run for his money on best leader friend. Oh, man. I mean, he is rich. It's nice to have rich friends. Spreading the word of GM, exactly. If you're watching on YouTube and you're missing out on the fantastic chats we have here at twitch.tv/thegamemechanic, I just said it, but you're missing out. Come join us. Come say hi. Come talk about which Civ leader you'd like to have at a dinner party. Another city-state. Persia stabs you with a fork when you're not looking. It's so rude. I think he steals your dinner roll when you're not looking. It's like, oink. Surprise. I got Muffin into Twitch like a friendly gateway drug. Oh, I love that. Enjoy your lurkin' ramp. You can also do this now. Thanks to Ordos. Okay, she got the temple she was building. Good for her. All right, so we lived that. That's very good. Now, I don't have to clear this, right? We could just farm it. And if we can get in a position to do it, I think we will. Catherine steals your roll? Oh, yeah, that's true. Catherine would probably steal your dinner roll. How have I not met them? Next up, commercial hub. It's possible that we'll put a holy site here. It's +4. It's pretty good. Get us our religion. So, yeah, still no disasters. All right, so you're working okay-ish tiles. You could actually work this. You're so tall now. I don't mind you working these. Okay. Cool. Hojo doesn't eat. He just spends his time arranging his food on his plate perfectly. City states are at a kiddie table. I feel just like the low-ranked civs are at a kiddie table. So like Norway's hanging over there with hanging out with Georgia and Spain. This is the best conversation. People have such creative ideas. Alex, but my hair. Yeah, who would be best dressed and who would have best hair? That's a good question. Yeah, maybe Mythrock. Maybe there's a 1 instead of a 0, and that's why we're not getting any eruptions. I doubt it, though. John Curtin best dressed? Ooh, I like that. He's pretty well dressed kind of a fellow. Best hair is Gandhi. Aw. Poor Gandhi. So let's see. We've got you coming all the way over here. I think we're still just sending these guys pretty far out. Poundmaker's jacket's pretty spiffy. All right. Of the people in this game... who would give the best toast? I think it's Shaka. Although Shaka's one of those dinner guests that you're like, hey man, it's fine. Like, you can take off your earmuffs. I can turn up the heat. Like, it's fine. You can take them off. And he's just like, toast is easy to make. Oh dear, Muffin. Eleanor, because she's had years of court etiquette. Oh, all right. Out of all of the civs in the game, who would be late to the dinner party? Those are his formal earmuffs. True. I could just talk to chat all day. I love being a streamer. This is where it's at. You guys delight me. I'd like to get that dye tile. What is the most self-sufficient city that we can start? Although it's going to get a builder right away. So I guess I don't really have to worry about that. Give them even more housing. All right, now we're in position to farm this a little bit. Oh, and we're running long on the video. We got some city planning done. We've got some settler expansion going on. We've doubled our culture in this video, so that's good. And we learned a thing, and we know that we're no longer waiting with bated breath for these to erupt. Because there's either something super wrong with my game, or it's the 1 disaster per turn limit. And next turn is turn 100. Perfect. You know what? I'm going to press this button, and then we'll make a save, and then I will sign off of the YouTubes.
All that glisters is not.
Thank you for watching. If you're watching over on YouTube, don't forget to stop by twitch.tv/thegamemechanic and come join us for such silly conversations. It's fun to be here. See you next time.